Intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
It's time for Tell It to Stanya. It's all about you. Ooh, let's peel away the layers and focus on you. Ooh, what's going on inside? Let's talk about love and truth and the matter of who we are. Let's find out together on Tell It to Stanya.
Pleasant, good. Well, why don't I was just going to say the same sound like I on. What's happening here? Pleasant, good afternoon. Tell it to Stanya, that's right. I am she and she is me.
What a time.
Listen, I get act crazy like this, Juliet, because I turned the big on Monday.
Numbers adding up.
Yeah, no, I can say it, but I turned 50 on Monday.
Okay.
And listen, number one texter, you know, I ain't got nothing to say. Number one texter, I like them little children now. You can't promise me things, and then you
like
don't.
things.
That's right.
We like things.
And tell it to Stanya, believe it or not, even though y'all might think like I'm very assertive and all that stuff, I am a sweet, gentle lamb.
That's true, though.
I'm serious.
That's very true. You have a very soft heart.
Yeah, or my friend, hi, hello, Kosha, hi, Sham, hey. Listen, they say that I need, and I said this on the air before, but I can say it again. They say I need a man. Let me tell you why they say I need a man, Juliet.
Oh, wow. You have a list? Is that a list that you...
No. I'm looking at the text
Three
line.
things as to why.
Yeah, Stanya, need, not even want, okay? Need a man.
Mandatory.
Yeah, they say I need to be rescued.
Okay.
They said...
Damsel in distress.
Yes. I'm telling you. That's what they said. Like,
Okay.
You know, going into this other place, I was telling you with the whole moving thing. So I kept calling Shem. Hi, Shem. Shem is
Shout out to Shem.
Yeah, shout out to Shem. Shem is a handyman who does almost like everything. So anyway, several times he came and I'm like, Shem, the toilet isn't working. So Shem fixed the toilet. Okay.
He come through.
Yeah. So yesterday I said, Shem, before you leave, could you check the toilet because it seems like something's going on. So I walk my dogs, came back. So Shem says, I say, Shem, did you check the toilet? He says, Stanya, now this is enough.
I ain't your man.
No, that's not even it. He said, this is enough. I say, what happened? He said, now come on, Stanya. Only thing you want to do is hold the thing down. He had enough. He was like, no, listen, this is enough. Now you're going too far.
Yeah.
You must be stopped. He was like, Stanya, come on, man. Come here. Just press the thing. Okay, keep pressing it. Yeah,
I love that, though.
Listen, he had enough. Shem ain't messing with me no more.
I love that.
Yeah, he had enough, child.
There's nothing like a man who knows how to do things, though.
Yes.
You know, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, man, and he's be so gentle with me. I
good.
appreciate that. Because, child, listen, I 6'13", but what happened here?
So, 6'1". Miss Ma'am.
You go into the mic. You busy laughing. What?
6'13".
Well, I mean, I am very tall, though.
You are very tall.
Most people, like, when they see me, I don't know, they think that I'm short, or maybe they're just not used to seeing very tall women. Like, this is what I get on the serious note. Most of the time when people see me, this is what I get right here. Especially if I say, oh, okay, you're standing, tell it to stand, whatever. This is what you look at? Yes!
You tall with grace, though. Like, you're tall with grace. You're very feminine. You're very, very poised. Like, you don't give tall and, like, basketball player.
Tall,
you know, and overly aggressive, like you say. You're, like, more like a small.
But, a small.
You're hot on the outside, but very mushy and sweet on the inside. Very much a small.
Why I love you, Juliet. You see
You're small.
You see why you're not my number one person here? Or
Because we like foolishness?
Yes. You see this? Well, you know what? I went to a school. We ain't even talking about this today. Although we shooting the breeze. But anyhow, I went to a school. And so we were talking about we were talking about what were we talking about? We were talking about impressions, first impressions, and all this stuff. So so I was like, yeah, guys, I'm reading y'all just like how y'all was reading me when I came in. So I was like, what did y'all think about me? So two people they said, and I'm not gonna say which places, which school this was.
Right.
They said, we was like, well, where this big tall woman coming from? This me what?
On blast immediately.
And then they said, then when you spoke, you were so humble.
Yes.
That it was like, oh, so that got me into thinking too. So once people think that someone is like a tall person or whatever, they automatically think that they are aggressive or assertive.
Well, more.
What do you think?
They get more intimidated.
Really?
Height and hovering over someone, just even in regular conversation. Some people will have their chair higher than someone's. And
you think that goes with
brings
height?
intimidation. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, 'cause
definitely.
I remember going out or being in a club or wherever it was, this event, and this guy, just a friend, and he's really tall. He's taller than way taller than I am.
Yes.
And so he was trying to get a drink, and I'm watching like about 10,000 people. I mean, put their foot. I mean, well, they couldn't put it on his head, but figuratively,
Yes.
just going through. So I was going. I mean, you done been here. Why you didn't just go? Reach over, get to drink, ask the waitress. He was like, no, I have to be careful because
Yes.
a lot of times, like people would even just try him because of his height. That's crazy.
And most short people are very feisty.
Yes. Yes.
So tall people are very, like I say, very docile. They're not as aggressive because they don't have to be, because
You think so?
naturally they emote
I can't take this, man.
that intimidation from people. But short persons, they got to prove themselves somehow, so they got to be a little.
But I mean, but perception is it's very interesting because even I remember working at, you can laugh at this, but anyway, when working at Ministry of Education. So here it is, we were doing this program in the school.
Okay.
What is this? I don't know. Anyway, some bullying program. So
Yes.
anyway, we go in and we're doing, we're presenting. And I remember several times, I'm not even the presenter, I'm just there. So I remember my colleagues, they're like, okay, so now who is the bully? Everyone point at me. Listen, this abuse.
Now, hold on,
man.
are you a bully for real?
I didn't even say nothing.
You haven't had a reason to bully me, so I don't know.
I mean, I could be, okay, you know what it is? No, but these kids didn't even.
Man.
The little children said it was a bully.
Oh.
Julia, get them.
Now, see, I can't say or not say, 'cause I was in there.
I think it's a perception though.
Yeah.
And then of course I mean I was heavier at the time too.
Okay.
So I don't know, like people just assume that okay, I don't know what it is.
I don't know, because even in meeting you, I have never felt that. I've more so gone off your energy than your height, than or you know what I mean?
Man, this be crazy out there for tall women, man. Shout out to all the tall
They want
women
to
out
climb
here.
the tree. They want to climb the tree.
That's another thing. Yeah, I remember what the guy said. Pissy drunk. He was a tall tree. I just may see. I gotta go home. It's time to go home. Anyway, yes, it's Tell It to Stanya show, and I am here with Juliet. Yay! And Juliet has been on the show before, and Juliet's dad was on the show. Remember, was that week before last? Because I wasn't in last week, so week before last. That was Juliet's dad when we were talking about what is it?
Fatherhood.
Yeah, fatherhood. But it was a topic: all dogs love their puppies or something.
Yes.
Is that the name?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and it was a really good book, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Juliet is the marketing guru.
Thank you. I
That's
appreciate
right.
that.
Yes, marketing guru. So anyway, child, listen, we talking about things today.
Yes.
So as I was just, going through the internet, minding my own business. I swear I be minding my own business, Juliet.
You sure? 100%.
Okay, no. Okay, that one is a no. Yeah, you're right. I like to tell people I am a life coach, not just because I like to help people heal or what have you, I'm a life coach because I know, I lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am very inquisitive.
And it's a part of it.
Yeah.
Being curious.
Yeah, although it works out because then, when people, they're like, yeah, I know you don't want to hear this story. No, I
You do.
really want to hear this story.
You're open and you're engaged. Yep.
So anyway, I was minding my own business halfway, and I saw a post because this segment is things we be saying. So on the post, it said, wait, hold on, with my phone.
Things we be saying.
Things we be saying. This is what the segment is. And by the way, if you want to be a part of the conversation, you can text me 422-4796. That's 422-4796. And you could give me a call 323-6232. That's 323-6232 or 325-4316. Dwight just want me to say all them numbers. Dwight, that just be plenty numbers.
That's a lot.
Yeah, man. Yes. But anyways, what I saw was it said, hold on, I have this on my status too. Ding, ding, bing, 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 da, 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 da. Things women notice first when they look at a man.
Mm-hmm.
This was very interesting. And, I like to harass the people
Yes.
in my contact list. Charlie, all they want tell it to Stanya number.
I would love to hear a person's opinions.
Well, okay, what do you notice?
The
And
first
I'm going to
thing
tell you the top 3 things that women said that
Ow.
they notice.
Okay. Well, for me, the first thing I notice is eyes.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like if I see that your eyes have confidence in them.
Right.
And if you're looking at me, of course, I'm going to notice you through your eyes. You could see finesse in a man's eyes. Like,
Right.
just that nice confidence and that nice,
Uh-huh.
That's what I see first.
Right.
Like that aura of confidence and how you look at me. If you look at me a certain way, I kind of have an idea of what it is that you really looking
Okay.
for, you
Right.
know? Because some people look at you like, okay, I want to eat you alive. And
Right.
some people look at you, you look very nice today.
Yeah.
You can kind of tell.
Yeah, I kind of take you so cheesy, Juliet. I do the same thing though. Yeah, you're very cheesy. But I do the same thing. Like I kind of I do a whole analysis. I think from head to toe. So it's not
Same.
necessarily one thing, but I'm just looking at the way that you carry yourself.
Yes.
I'm looking at the way that
The mannerisms,
Like you
the
see,
body language, and then to a smell. Because I'm
Oh,
not big
see,
on
that's-
visuals, but if you come clean and you smell fresh and
although okay, well let me ask you this: because okay, what you normally
digging. She want to
yeah
dig,
yeah
y'all.
yeah. Because Juliet, are you single?
I am single. Did I
you
say that
are
on radio?
single.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, just curious. So what do you notice? Like, do you automatically like tall guys, short guys, light skinned guys, dark guys? Like, I talking about physical wise.
Once their height preference is, or their height is on the same level as me and higher, I have no problem.
So you wouldn't. You see how this discrimination?
Oh, see, I discriminate. Nah,
Hold on now.
I love me a nice,
Wait now.
I don't mind a nice, short and sweet. I don't mind a nice, but
Okay, hold on now.
preference is preference. If a man come to me and say, hey, I like him slim and trim, then he like him slim and trim. I don't
So
mind.
okay, how tall are you?
She digging you all 5'4" and a
5'4"
half.
and a half.
And a half.
Okay. Would you date a guy who's 5'2"?
I would.
I've
I would.
dated a guy who was like 5'2".
Now me dating somebody 5'2" and you dating somebody 5'2" is a whole different to do now. We got to talk about that.
But you know what? Let me tell you, hold on, man.
The experience in summary.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
No heels for sure.
Hey,
Just flats.
they're gonna know. They're not gonna know.
Nobody's
Okay.
gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
Okay. All right. So this is what most women said.
Okay.
They said the number one thing why or what they notice. Brittany, what do you notice? By the way, before I say this.
Yeah.
What do you notice first with men? And by the way, Mr. Frank said that I must stop being mean to Brittany.
Oh.
Okay, yes. Frank from Frank Tiling, by the way, he did the tiling for me. He did an amazing job. So shout out to Mr. Frank. But
Shout
he
out
told
to
me
Frank.
that I must stop being mean, being a bully.
No bullying.
to-
No bullying, Brittany. We spoiling her
Brittany.
today.
Yes. Okay. All right. So Brittany says that she notices a guy's lips.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. So this is the
Yes.
top 3. Now in no order.
Mm-hmm.
One was that women notice men teeth.
Yes. Very true.
Okay. Let me
Very
ask you
true.
this.
Smile,
Yes.
teeth. Yeah.
Okay. Would you date a guy who has gold teeth?
I dated a guy that had a missing teeth before, like in the front. We're gonna talk about it. We're being honest. We're putting it all on the table. It was a journey. The journey's over, but it was a
Okay.
journey.
Okay, so you did date a person who had a missing tooth in the front.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
See Frank messaging me right now.
But it was a
He's
gap
put
of
it in.
love. It was a gap of love.
It was a gap. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And I actually really love gaps, by the way. I really
no, wait, hold on now. This a gap, or this was 10,000
No, his
miles?
tooth was definitely missing. So it was the front tooth and it was missing. But I considered it a gap. just try to be positive with him.
Okay then. All right. So the first thing that women say or said that they notice a man's teeth. The second thing, and I'll share some other things they said, but the second thing, do you know what the second thing is?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
No, body, maybe
His-
the physical.
Well, actually, how he smells,
Yeah.
his scent.
Okay, they with me.
Now, guys, I don't know if y'all realize like how important this is for a woman. Like, I have seen guys who they may not listen. They look like $1,000,000 when that cologne in.
Yes.
Like when you smell good, oh my God, that's like almost like y'all tap the woman on the shoulder and say, "Come here, girl." Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
It just brings an easier connection too. If the smell aligns with me too. Some actually, if you put on a certain cologne, it smells nicer on your body than on someone else's body. So you have to
Right.
know what colognes go with your skin. But when it matches.
Yes. So guys, y'all listening? Teeth. Make sure your teeth a little clean. Right, it's clean and
We brushing, we flossing,
right, and make sure your mouth smell good because you could have. Listen now, plenty people got pearly white teeth, but it going downhill. Listen,
It's powerful. What a time today.
Oh, listen, and I ain't talking about just men. I talking about women, men, whatever.
Oh, yeah, for
yeah, 'cause
sure.
Your teeth could look good,
Yep.
but it could be something.
Gotta work
Dead
on it. It's
wrong.
a project.
Yeah.
It's a journey. It's a process.
Okay. The second thing, scent. So a woman loves a man who smells good.
Loves.
Okay. The third thing women notice when they first see a man. Okay, you smiling. Do you know what it is?
I do.
What is it? Let me see.
Like I said, I like my eyes. I like my eyes. I like to look in a man's eyes. And their lashes are always better than our lashes
Juliet.
for some reason.
Juliet. It's a big blasted no. That's not what the women
That's not what
say.
it is. Oh, okay.
No.
Apologies.
No.
Apologies. They're not with me.
Listen, these women didn't give a 5 cents
About
no
the
blasted
eyes.
eyes and eyelash and eyebrow and no,
Man,
Juliet, no.
why y'all failed me like this? Okay, what is it?
Okay,
What
are
is it?
y'all ready for, like, what do y'all think? Number one, text where you are, because I know you're listening. You must see when get out. But what do y'all think? The third thing is, and actually, this may have been the number one or very close, very, very close to the teeth one, actually. If it wasn't like right there, it was right underneath there. What do you think? The third thing women notice when they see a man.
See, now that laugh. That laugh is very messy.
Hello, anybody knows? Okay, hold on. Who's this messaging me?
I wonder if it's their physical stature. Because sometimes girls like a man, who's fit.
I just see
Who has a nice physique.
this person just sent exclamation marks. I don't know. Anyway, the third thing that women said that they noticed, and actually this was like number one, number two thing.
Okay. Stop. The anticipation.
Back shot time. You say back shot.
What?
They noticed. They noticed
Yes.
the print.
Oh.
That's what women said.
If they could notice it.
Yes, but they look.
Right. Okay.
That is what they look at. See, y'all out here talking about how man only
No,
one
real.
woman and blah, blah, blah. And listen, and they had a field day. Or they said,
No,
we
for a
looking
fact.
at his shoes, his shoe size.
Don't
Why
have
you
on the
looking
gray
at his shoe-"
sweats.
No.
If you have on the gray sweats, that's worse.
That is what the women said. The women said.
Powerful.
And I want to say that was the number one thing is that they look, and I'm putting it nicely because I don't want the white to message me,
Yes.
is, let me see how one person put it. Hold on. La, da, 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 do, do. Where is my good?
That's it depends on what they're wearing. Sometimes they wear something you go, oh wow, okay, you came out here to show out. You showed out today.
They said, yeah. Hold on, the clean version, the teeth. Okay, bad version, straight to them feet, and then X-raying through them pants. So that is what.
X-ray vision.
That is what the women said
Wow.
that they noticed. Would you have thought that?
No, and it's so crazy. It wasn't my first instance. Like, it wouldn't be the first thing I look at. Maybe like on the third that I'd be like, If I get to the third date, that means, I may be thinking that way, but I know.
Okay.
First instance is just aura, energy, eyes, confidence.
Okay.
Smell. What you smell like?
No, they ain't got time for all that.
They ain't got time for that.
No, they're
They
going
going
straight
to
there.
the-
Okay, straight there.
Straight.
Okay, now, Juliet, because I have a few other things that,
Sure.
things people be saying, but I have something that you said, Juliet.
Let's see. Pull
That's
it.
right.
Did you screenshot it?
I did not screenshot it, but your father said it.
Oh, powerful.
Your father said it on the show when he was on the show 2 weeks ago.
I can get him.
Do you have any clue?
No clue at all.
He said that his daughter, Juliet, because he has other daughters, but it's you.
Hooey.
He said that you have said, or you talked about, the mindset of Bahamian men.
Yes, all the time. All the time. I feel like we have, and the funny thing is, I feel like men over here are so strong and they have so much to give. But I think that we need to more on how our men are branding themselves and believing in themselves and who they are. That is like a true
What do you mean?
calling for me. I just was having this conversation with one of my clients about identify prior to coming into a very large environment, like even prior to graduating school, men need to identify in their strength. They need to identify in their spirit. You have amazing fishermen out there. You have amazing construction workers, and they feel like they're not adequate enough. But ain't nothing like a dude who know how to fix a car. I just tell you that. Ain't nothing like a man who know how to be handy and just fix everything around the house. He saves you money. He saves you time. He's there. He's present. He's engaged. And sometimes that is enough, because when women looking for money, sometimes money is in the purpose of the man. You don't actually.
Hold on, you know what? Wait, hold on.
We could go into it
Wait, hold on,
because
we going into
he
it. Hold on.
knows. He knows. My dad knows. That is a strong thing
Hold
for
on,
me.
Juliet. You know what? Brittany, take me to commercial break. I have to ask Juliet a question.
What a
Take me
time.
to commercial break. We'll be right back.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.
Love the show? Want to give your support? Become a sponsor today. Call 302-2300 for our rates and packages. That's 302-2300. Become a sponsor on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
At Cleveland Clinic, you set your course, not cancer. So when your journey takes an unexpected turn, you seek out the experts who've conquered it before, and you forge new paths to help fight cancers. For every route to a cure, for every care in the world. See how we're innovating cancer care at Cleveland Clinic today. At Cleveland Clinic, you set your course, not cancer. So when your journey takes an unexpected turn, you seek out the experts who've conquered it before, and you forge new paths to help fight cancers. For every route to a cure, for every care in the world. See how we're innovating cancer care at Cleveland Clinic today.
Hey sis, are you ready to reset, refocus, and rise? It's time for the Unstoppable Weekend, happening November 8th and 9th in Freeport, Grand Bahama. Join us for 2 unforgettable days of empowerment. Saturday's luncheon brings inspiration, connection, and sisterhood. Sunday, Stuck to Unstoppable workshop, focusing on shifting mindsets, breaking limiting beliefs, and equipping you with the tools to step boldly into your next season. Register today at www.heysisempowerment.com. Your unstoppable journey starts now.
Boy, why you look so mashed up like clothes at the washer?
No, boy, just a hard day, boy.
Hard day. What happened? The breakfast lady ran out of tuna and gritty.
We need to start joking about everything, you know. This serious, boy. This real serious, boy.
Boy, what's serious? Tell me.
All right, well, today, boss gave us boy one big contract. And nobody else get a chance and nobody say nothing.
Boy, you know that ain't right. You know government contracts ain't supposed to go that way.
Yeah, but nobody's saying nothing. Boss man just tell people to sign the papers. Then he send me to meet his boy downtown and collect this envelope.
You need to tell somebody. You need to become a whistleblower.
You know I's a real man, but I never blow no whistle. I be drunk all my life and drunk, you know.
No way. A whistleblower is someone who tells people what they see when they see something wrong happening at work.
But I ain't no whistleblower and I ain't no snitch. I still white there, you know.
But ain't nobody can know it's you. All you gotta do is call Crime Stoppers, or you could text them from inside the Crack Crime Bahamas app. They don't ask about you. And your call goes straight through to Miami. So nobody know you is. And if you text, your message get mixed up like Kong Salad.
Call 328-8477 from Nassau or 242-300-8477 from the Family Islands.
And we are back. All right. Yes. Here with Juliet. Now, the thing about it, like I said, I'm just a inquisitive person here. And on the break, well, before the break, what came to mind is that Juliet on the show, and, we shouldn't embrace, but then, everything should serve a purpose as well. And so I wanted to know, how should the branded man, how should he brand himself? Because now, you see how he done switch gears, you just like that? Child, y'all got to keep up. Anyhow. That is what I wanted to talk a little bit about, because, this demands them show too, by the way, Juliet.
Oh, okay. That's
I don't know
good
if
to
you
know.
realize that.
I'm in the right place.
Yes. Yes.
I'm in the right place.
So, I went to get some water, and I saw you scribbling.
Yes.
So what do you have here?
Yes. So when you asked me the question, when it comes to branding and what I would think a man should emulate or what I would want to be covering me, when I think about a man, I think about covering, and not just me personally, but a desire to cover and have dominion over all things. I think that, in my own personal opinion, is the entirety of what a man is covering, is protection, is guidance, is leadership. And with that, if I'm thinking about the man that is branded, that means that he has identified his calling unto God. So he's Christ founded.
Okay, wait. Okay, that's the first point?
Yes.
That
yes.
he has identified his purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
In Christ. Because there's different ways that you can be purposeful through him. But just first understanding that you are God's child. You are a man, but you're also a child of God.
Okay.
So that is a tough thing to do, because it's a constant journey. But once you understand that to its core, no matter how you fail, no matter how well you do, no matter your successes, you're always a child of God first.
So how do you think a person can identify their purpose? Because a lot of times, I meet people all the time, they're in their 50s.
For sure.
60s sometimes, and they don't know what their purpose is.
I think it could be a multitude of ways. First, you have to get out there and not be shy to talk to people. You have to read new books. You have to travel, become more cultured, not just your local culture, but internationally. When you explore, you experience new things, and those new things can help you find passion. And whatever I feel most passionate about, I know it sounds very cringe, but it's true that, your gifts make room for you, but how do you know what your gifts are if you do not explore?
Yeah, and I think it's important that, that people don't be afraid to fail.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? We are afraid to do some things. I was talking with a friend, and I was like, man, I need to do something else, man. And so for everything, she was like, yeah, but Stanya, you would get mad, and then you ain't going to want to do this, and then you want to. But when you go out there, and if you fail, and if things don't work out or whatever, I think it's important to know that it still can be your purpose. Sometimes it may take a while.
Yeah, but it's inevitable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Failure. It's a part of the learning process. Failure is a part of the success. You cannot succeed unless you've learned something and you've curated it to you. Right? We were just talking about that.
Right.
How no matter how anybody else does it, they can never do it like you.
And it looks good and it feels good when you are around a man who knows who he is, and he knows exactly what must be done.
It's
and-
that safety that you feel. Right?
Yes.
There's a
Yes.
safety to that. And I
Yeah.
feel, I don't care what type of woman you are, you love to feel safe with
Yeah.
a man.
And
right?
we love men who have a career, who know exactly what must be done, because that also tells us it's back to the safety. Okay,
Yes.
it goes back to him even providing.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, what else you got there?
And then also principles. You have to have boundaries. You have to have strong belief systems. And of course, like we talked about, it comes from the exploration of finding what grounds you. Maybe Christ grounds you if you have not found Christ yet. Something has to ground you so that if someone comes to you, you're not easily swayed left to right, or your opinions constantly change, which then make you shaky. And then a woman won't feel safe around you. Okay?
Right.
So, strong foundation, built strong. And, that ground needs to be held up by those principles. And so I think that is extremely important, as well as making sure that whatever principles you have, whatever purpose you've locked into, your goals align with that.
Right.
And then, of course, again, that builds on the same safety topic, because if you're a person, you're grounded and you have goals that align with what keeps you grounded, your family is going to be, we talked about being covered. Your family is going to be covered. Your friends are going to know, okay, I could trust him with anything. You know what I mean? He's a man of his word. If he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it.
Oh my goodness! See, that's it, right? Listen, see, y'all be asking me why
And it doesn't take much. You don't have to be the big CEO, but you could be a man of your word. You can be kind to everyone, to animals. And when people talk about, oh, man, you need to be good to me. No, you need to be a kind person. You need to be a kind person. If you see someone that needs help, you're helping them, not because they give you something that we see on social media. Right?
Yes.
But just a man who just desires naturally to cover and to protect all things. Yeah.
Okay, so just not just being nice to his woman, but just being a kind person.
Oh, definitely.
And there's a difference between being nice and being kind. By the way, let me say that, because nice guys is finished hot last. No, nice guys just get used. Juliet.
What a time.
Yeah, but when you're kind, a kind person does what is right, and what is right don't necessarily have to be what is nice.
Right. Sometimes it's just
You get
being
what I'm saying?
fair.
Yeah, sometimes being
Fair and
kind is
true.
being fair. Because nice people end up hot last. Nice people.
yeah.
What do we say about nice guys? The nice guys is said who is called, I hungry, you could bring me something to eat. We
And they
ain't got
disregard themselves.
Yeah.
They put themselves aside. Sometimes niceness can mean, you know how to say, you take your kindness for weakness. If you're taking kindness for weakness, that's a disadvantage to you. But if someone is being overly nice or doing too much, it speaks to their insecurities and their lack of self-esteem. So we have to be very mindful of how we, as persons receiving the kindness, acknowledge it and say, hey, you can say no. You can set a boundary.
But now this is a sidebar, and I know we all over the place today.
We are, but I love it.
We all over the place.
I love it.
But okay, now, and I know I always say a friend of mine, but these are conversations that my friends and I have. Believe it or not, we're not just there. We don't just be there, watching TV or just talking a bunch of foolishness. We actually have deep, thought-provoking conversations. And, one thing she was saying, what my friend was saying was kind of, a lot of times people don't really think, but that's a conversation for another day. But we were talking about this language that men have that we don't know. Okay. This the language. You
Like
ready?
a guy code?
Like, I don't even know. She's like, there's this language that we don't realize is a language.
Okay.
That doesn't sound crazy. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Like, a woman who, let's say she's friendly in terms of, hey, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Working at the Ministry of Education, I remember, all the guys would, they would be kind of flirting with me or, getting a little personal. So I asked my supervisor at the time, I was like, why they keep kind of in my face? What's going on? He said, you know why? I said, no, I don't. Because every time when you see them or whatever, you're like, hi.
Yeah.
They think you like them.
Oh, jeez. Initially, off of instinct?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
seriously.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. and also like I know a lot of men, like they don't really like when their woman, girlfriend, wife, whatever,
Yeah.
is, let's say, a friendly person.
Yes.
Right. She's not crossing any boundaries.
Right.
But I think that
So is it the overly nice that we're talking about, or are we
I
just
don't
greeting
know.
and saying good morning?
I'm just saying good morning. Listen.
Then it's a no for me.
But I feel like that's what I'm saying. This unspoken language. Okay, let me show you this thing now. Okay. All right then. I'm minding my own business.
Again,
on Facebook.
reminding our business.
Someone, okay, and then somebody messages me, right? And they're like, hello. So I'm just like, oh, this is a guy. A guy is messaging me. Hey. Wow.
Oh.
Right? And I get these all the time. You see this picture here?
Wow.
So
That
I
is-
said, so I'm talking to my friend.
the Grey Goose is longer than his.
Yes, the big old bottle of
It's
Grey
longer than
Goose.
his leg. It's-
Yes.
Okay.
And I get this all the time. So she's like, man, let me look at your profile picture on Facebook. Let me see what you're looking like. Right? So she goes to the picture, and so she's like,
I love that,
okay,
though.
let me look at your photos that you have up. So she goes to all the photos. Okay.
I love that you did that though.
Yeah, man, I got the best friends.
Yes, I love that.
Seriously. They had jam just like me. I love them. Okay. In the pictures, let me see what she, okay. All right. Okay, so that was what? All right. So, all right.
Okay.
Okay, what do you
Lifestyle.
okay.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Lifestyle.
so-
Conservative. Fun.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, where's she going with this? So she said, but in all the pictures, you look like you look fun. So I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. So she said, and they think they could have fun with you. And I was
Okay.
like, what? What?
It can also be their audacity too. Just their audacity to believe that
It's
they
like
can.
this little code. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think too it can be audacity because you love persons and you're trying to be like, how did you even believe? But at the same time, just as much as you believe that you shouldn't receive it from particular people, they believe that they could get whatever they could get. And so there's a confidence to that.
I see
you
some,
know.
I just can't. I feel as though but there's this
Get off
little
my
hidden
chat.
language that men may get. I don't know. I know. Read that. That's the thing. Anyway, read that while I go to the messages. So someone sent me
So
a message.
hi, how are you?
Okay.
Hi there. You know who this is? No. Who's this? Great. Well, I'm a secret admirer. Goodbye. See, your disrespect is the problem. It's the-
But a secret admirer. Boy, get off my phone.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Anyhow, so here's the question. What is the description of overly nice?
Overly nice. I feel like
Okay, when is we talking about men or we talking about women text messenger? Are you talking about what it looks like when a woman is overly nice or when a man is overly nice?
I'll probably start with the general. I think overly nice can mean, for me, somebody's overly nice, they don't have boundaries. Because
Okay.
you have nobody like everybody doesn't always like you. Somebody is not gonna like you when you stand on whatever principles you have. So if you're doing things to please other people, it speaks to
Okay,
how
give
you
me an
reflect
example
on
of a
yourself.
male who you think. Okay, I
If
think
he's overly nice, he doesn't say no. He lacks discernment when it comes to his friendships and his friend circles. He spends frivolously.
okay.
He lacks goals when he's too nice, because especially when I think overly nice, I'm not just thinking to external parties, but to yourself.
Well, it could be, like I said, I'm not sure if
Yeah.
this person means from a male perspective or female perspective, but okay, a few weeks ago, I talked about the love-starved woman. And okay, the love-starved woman she's overly nice. And when I say overly nice, meaning that she would do things for this person that she just met. Too much, too soon. So
see.
if you're talking, so there's different
Boundaries.
angles and perspectives when we talk about overly nice.
Yeah.
So, right. So overly nice. So females, if you are doing, let's say you just met this man, what's today? Saturday, you met him on Wednesday, and he's asking you, and you're not even him asking, you might be talking about you going to go cook food for him. I think that's too much too soon.
You think so?
Yes. You know what it takes to cook?
I actually
Okay.
don't mind that. I
Then
don't
you go
mind
with
having
it.
a
You
nice
go with it.
lunch.
I ain't into
Am I
that.
cooking a 5-course meal and it's
Right
and
away?
it's not? I think
I don't know you like that. Well, you know
are
what?
we on a fun date and I'm cooking lunch and we're going on a picnic with the lunch and having wine? Do I think that's a bad thing? No, I don't. If I'm being honest.
Well, okay. I think it's too much. I'm not cooking. Maybe because I take cooking very serious. I take cooking. If I cook for you, it means
Yeah.
I really like you. Seriously, if
Yeah,
I cook for
okay.
you. So cooking for me is a love language. And I
Yeah.
love to cook, believe it or not. Nobody's believe I like to cook, but I tell people this. But anyway.
Try my food.
Yeah. And my food tastes good.
Yes.
But I feel like it's too much. If somebody asks me, if I just met them on Wednesday and then,
Yeah.
and I say, okay, yeah, no, that's doing too much. Or as
Yeah.
a woman, I think you're doing too much. If when you're changing around, you're to
Yes.
fit this person in, and this person hasn't earned anything.
Talk to me more about earning.
And
when
I
you,
feel-
when you
yeah.
think earning the space.
Yes.
If both of us come to one another with intention to date,
Right.
automatically the goal would be to give room.
To give room, but not everything right away.
Of course. Boundaries.
Yes, and
Boundaries.
some time is a beautiful thing too.
Yeah.
Juliet, time allows things to mature.
For sure.
Most
sure.
of the time, things that go fast don't feel too good.
That's true too.
Literally, guys.
That's so true.
I ain't saying nothing.
Hold on, you mean see? I mean, see? That's how you sketch
Okay.
me. That's how you sketch me.
I just saying. But seriously, things that happen, like I always remember. Okay, the person text back, so I'm gonna read what they said. I always
Okay.
remember Miss Marcel. Lord, and Miss Marcel so think I ain't learned nothing from her. She's so think I ain't
Shout
learned.
out to Miss Marcel.
Yes, that's right. Love you, mommy. Don't mind I do that rude and mean thing. Don't worry about that. But I remember she always said, Stanya, anytime and you hear people talking fast, they trying to sell you something. They don't. Yes,
Man.
right. Just slow your roll.
Yeah,
So things take time.
they
Juliet.
do. They do.
Yeah. Okay. This person says, I'm referring to both men being overly nice to women. Right. And vice
versa.
Okay. Men being overly nice. All right. I believe it or not, even though I love when men provide, but I think too, right away, men doing this one big bunch of, okay, I fixing this, doing this. That's too much too soon too.
It also can depend on so many variables because
Too much too soon.
a man of a certain caliber has a certain standard.
Right. Well, this is true.
So if someone meets you and he's a 6-figure earner and
Right.
he's used to a certain level of gifting,
Right.
to a woman that may not have that certain,
I'm happy you say that.
lifestyle,
Right.
can say, "Oh my God, he just gifted me a Rolex." That might be something that he purchases on a
that's
regular
too much.
basis.
That's too much. That's too
you
much
know?
too soon.
And so, but to his lifestyle, it may complement him naturally.
Okay. But also, Juliet, then you would hear men say, oh, women just want our money. But that is how you presented yourself on day one as well. If you're advertising yourself like that, then this is what the focus. Now, all women want money now. That's hey.
Yeah.
Y'all think I was joking last time when I tell y'all what I want for my
Financial
birthday?
stability,
But anyhow,
financial stability for sure.
all women. But if you present yourself with that, if you're leading with that, then that is what women are also going to see right away. And you are now a target. You're a target. If you're talking about all that you have and what you make and blah, 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 and there are many men who lead with that. You trying to tell me you've never met a man who lead with money,
Yeah.
money?
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be overly expressed. I think again, it's about lifestyle. There are men that I've met that have a lot of money and doesn't have to profess it as if it's their entirety. And then you have another man who has a naturally exclusive lifestyle. So you end up in these places, in these locations, not because he's trying to show off, but just because his lifestyle calls for a more exclusive experience. So he can't be in certain places, so he has to be at Bahama. He can't be, in a club, so he has to be here. Or we can't go on a picnic publicly, so he has to be here in a private, more exclusive space. And so, yeah.
Okay, which leads me to my other thing that I saw online where this guy was saying, I think I sent it to you. What was it? Where he was talking about taking a woman out on a date. And I saw this in one of the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where it says, okay. Where is it?
When the
Okay,
gas
single
high.
man, when you take a woman out on a date, how do you politely tell her to order within your budget without sounding broke?
How y'all get there in the first place? If it's a budgeted, you know, if you're taking her out on a date, or if she asked you on a date, first that's two different things. So if you're taking her out on a date, you should make sure that whatever date
Your
you're
little money,
planning,
bring it.
whatever date that you're planning should align with your budget. If you didn't allocate that in the beginning, then that's more accountability to you. So if you have her here now at Grey Cliff and you're telling her, hey, only order appetizers tonight, then the appetizer alone could juke you in Grey Cliff, you know?
Well, also though, you have to kind of, you got to sum women up too. And when I say sum up a woman, is that a call? A call? Oh, okay. You have to sum women up too. You know if a woman thinks you know what level this woman is at. So you also have to determine if you in that little pay scale too. There's a certain, I'm being honest, if this is where the lady is at, okay, let me ask you this, Juliet. Okay, would you apply for a job as a florist?
No.
Would you apply
with me, who I am right now, with the experience I have? No.
Would you apply for a job as a senior accountant?
No.
Why not?
The experience isn't there.
You don't have what it takes?
No.
Okay, I'm not saying that this is correct because it's vice versa with men and women too.
Okay.
But, this person says, how do you tell the woman, in this budget? But you got to date in your budget too sometimes.
Exactly. I'm not 100% with you, but I understand where you're coming from.
We didn't agree on nothing the whole day, so that's
and it's only
that's
because
all right.
It's only because the person who's initiating the experience can control what's happening. And so if I say, hey, let's go for a nice picnic out, her response can be, actually, I don't do that. I only go here.
Exactly.
That gives you the insight that, okay,
this
maybe
is where, I dealing with this type of woman. That's what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
This is what I am trying to say. It's just, okay, if you talking about this person saying, and how do I let her know? And this is why I'm saying that you have to take your time to get to know someone.
Read the room.
Right. You understand what I'm saying? If this woman vacationing in Paris, blah blah blah, or what you had for lunch? Y'all man like ask women what they eat today, right? That time y'all ain't bringing nobody nothing to eat. But
what you had to eat? Did you
if this lady said that, oh, I had social house today, right? And then tomorrow, oh, but what did you eat today? Oh, I went out to buffet at what's the place name now? Wherever, Atlantis or Bahamas.
Yeah.
Okay, third day you come. But where did you have lunch today? Oh, I was at Kima. Listen, sir.
Great point.
You
Great
right away,
point.
you know what?
Because that's me. Oh, I had some blue sail today.
On.
Oh, I went to.
Exactly.
Oh, I went to.
Okay, we got a caller on the line.
They're calculating.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I see something. You something else. That's my sister.
Hey,
that's my sister. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Stanya and crew. Right, you're getting off. In the shop, we can getting off.
You getting off?
Yeah, I was like, because some things are actually true, but from a male perspective, it's kind of different, I guess, the generations. But
okay.
Bear in mind the social engineering and the burden and the mental stress and sickness of social media.
Yes.
As relates to beauty, materialism, hedonism, and all type of other isms.
Oh, yes.
That causes schisms. Not to play with the words, but you should be able to understand what I'm saying. So the thing is, everybody thinks different, and so I have children like decades apart, right? And so one of them, they work in an area where they come across a lot of opulent males and females alike, in the industry that. And one of the things she told me was that, I wouldn't like to say what industry it is, but it's high end, and so one of the things she told me was, she's pretty much young, in her 20s, I guess, but men, some of them, they are very haughty, right? And they like to portray it. So she said when she see it like that, it don't really impress her because, I mean, that's just, I don't know. I'm not a rich
Understood.
person, but,
yeah, it'd be like people who provide, but if you leading talking about, this how much money I got, that's
no, but I would say they were saying that, but what I'm saying is it seems as if they think that means like a lady is cheap and they could always get them. I mean, most
Right,
people, everybody
right.
has some type of social deviance, but it's either see, men can really read women quickly and vice versa.
Right.
Yes.
So for me, at my age, as a Rastaman, I really think that most women are looking for fools. I mean, like somebody, I don't know, most
Right.
of them, and then I see where very rare, in some instances, you might just see a woman who has some things and has the means and whatever, and,
Yeah.
and then she just wants a company in the long run, et cetera, because some of them, I used to live in the States, and you would go on the sites and you would see what they're looking for, et cetera, but it's all about, to me, a man will tolerate a woman financial insecurity more than the other. So if a woman is broke, a man will tolerate the relationship
Well, that's
longer than I'm
but,
telling you
okay, I agree with you, caller. But that's because what y'all want from us is not what we want from y'all.
Right.
So
that.
Naturally.
Women want a multiplicity of things, and so sometimes we fail really and truly.
Uh-huh.
But communication is the key, and sometimes we do things and we feel guilty on both sides. And
Yeah.
so it's just a degree of sincerity and candidness within a relationship. But sometimes I feel like a slave, but I do feel like a fool. And I have children with my wife. But what I'm saying is,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm obligated. I've never never fall back on any of my duties, even when in the situation with my first child.
Wow.
And so I hold up my head up. I always take care of them. I don't care if they was on the moon. I would
Yes.
set stuff. So
Yeah.
it backfired on them. But materialism has socially engineered and snared the young females. And then us men, we also look at maintenance. Like sometimes initially in my young days, let's say if I see a female, I don't mind being nice. But I also look to see the gratitude, and I also look to see
Yes.
what happens when I tell them no.
Love
Yes.
that word,
And
gratitude.
so for me,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to show a woman you're broke, even if you're not. But I mean, it's just like everybody has more money than somebody else. So
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like a woman can tell your means, so it doesn't make sense even trying to really show her you this when you're not. And so
Yes.
that's the farce about life. It's like it's the animal kingdom instincts.
So,
it's a survival
I have
instinct to deceive.
I just have a quick question for you. Do you think that are you saying that the woman should be the provider?
No, it should be
Okay.
it should be mutual. But what I'm saying is that if a woman is broke, a man will stay in the relationship longer because, like you said, I don't know if you're looking, but I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to say what different people are looking for. But and I'm saying is the social engineering from generation to generation. Everybody looks at something different. The young girls, they move different, they think different.
Okay,
And
caller.
everybody, the morals, the decay is there. It's visible.
Wow.
It's the
Okay.
social what they call the social media breeds mental illness.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I see my sister standing outside here. Now the only way she coming in here is if she coming to apologize. Now if she ain't coming to apologize, if my sister ain't coming to apologize, then she can go right back out the studio. Sister, you coming to apologize?
And
Is she-
that would
Right.
be a
op-
gift.
Right. Open the door. I say if you ain't coming to apologize, you can go right back out the door.
See, now she come with gifts.
Depends on what
Right. Now listen. No, I want it. Listen.
Now, I think our dispute is the word rival.
Okay.
Now, I need you to read this for
Okay.
me, please. Write down this.
Okay, now go back out there one
Right,
second.
read that for
Close
me.
the door. Let me bring
Yes.
everybody up to speed. This close the door so 1 minute.
Read that.
This is 3 minutes in Stanya Davis' personal life because she bring her hip up to the studio.
Read that.
So okay.
What the rival means.
What
You
does-
ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me, could you please close that door? Because just tell it to Stanya. Thank you.
y'all
Go
too.
on. Read that.
Rival can also mean equal or peer. When the word is used in this way, it's usually conveying how good or impressive something or someone is. For example, a country musician, the rival of any in the world, is as good as the best country musicians in the world. Often a negating word is added to assert superiority, as in a country musician without
Close
rival.
the door, please.
I want to buy.
No, close the door.
I don't know what her.
Close the door, please. Close.
But the word rival most commonly refers to a person or group that tries to defeat or be more successful than another person or group.
Okay. What that voice thing is? What they say rival is
Where are we? Rivaled.
to be in. What I say?
Competition?
Right. Now, Juliet. Since
What did I get myself in?
since my sister see this all over the place. Hold on now. No, because you don't listen to people. That's why you're here now. You don't listen to people. Close the door, please. Thanks. Thank you. Close the door. You could do that. That's fine. That's what rivals is do, so that wouldn't surprise me. Now, if your family, because see, she come here, so that means she want me put my business out here. So now,
Is there
Stanya
shots being
celebrated.
given away? I need a free shot.
Stanya celebrated her 50th birthday,
Yes. Okay.
right? Everybody giving their 5 cents about Stanya.
Okay.
Your good, decent sister, who you thought is your good, decent sister, the first thing she could say is we's rivals.
Okay.
Now, that's what now everything going downhill from then, eh?
Okay.
Now, if your good sister could say y'all are rivals, what you thinking right away? Are you thinking this a good thing?
we competitive. We made.
Well, I never know we was competitive. Okay. Second thing now. See, she can come back in a minute. Second thing. No. See, you know why she can't come on? Let me tell you why she can't come on. Because, see, we had this conversation and she didn't want to have it. So, and I got the conversation right here, so don't play with me. So you could afford to go on other people's show. Second of all, right? Second of all,
Okay.
when you try to talk to your sister and tell her that that's offensive, right? They don't even want to listen to you. And then they want to show up to the station. Miss, try
Out
close
of
my
love.
door. Right.
Out of
Close
love.
my door. She could come on in a minute. Because I could tell you what she bring inside here. She done come and long
That's how you know it's love, because she come with food.
No, she
now when you
tricky.
come with food, that's how you know.
Juliet, she tricky because she know I like my belly.
Aha.
And she know I can eat.
Yes.
And she know I like these things what she's do.
Yes. And it smell good. Whatever
Right.
in there, that's a forgiveness.
Now,
'cause
I
it
don't
smell
know. Let
good.
me tell you why I ain't want to come on. Because she don't listen. That's a problem.
You know how I speak.
She
You let the
don't
food
listen.
talk, though. You gotta
And
let the
and
food
listen,
talk.
and you know how you know she tricky? Because you see how she show you something. She show you what she want you to believe. Instead of what the first thing would it say?
But
Competition.
I think-
Sisters don't be in competition.
But
Go
however,
on.
remember we talked about perspective, right? When she said it, in that moment, it was in a different perspective
Thank you.
than your perspective.
Okay.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
however,
Okay, let's go.
now she
this
has come
this
to
3
you.
minutes on Saturday, Davis.
I love it. I love it. I love it. The tea is
Come
hot,
on,
guys.
so-
The tea is hot.
Okay.
Follow along. Now, mind you, Stanya approached you and then said, "Hey, I'm taking this in
I
a
don't
different
like
light."
this. Yeah, I don't like that.
So yes, that may have been your view, and it didn't align with hers. But that was when you were supposed to come together and find alignment.
I agree.
Okay. So, third
And that's
thing.
why the food here now, because
Right.
we're trying to align.
Right. Because see, exactly. Because if someone come to you in peace,
Yes.
I
Yes.
could play it.
Uh-huh.
I could play it.
Yes.
So she better don't mess with me because I got it right here.
I can still explain it.
Listen. And then before that, before the rivals now,
Yes.
let me show you now. Before that rival thing, when you're talking giving Stanya the accolades,
Yes.
Mama Do birthday is November 1st,
Oh, gee.
right? My birthday is November 3rd.
What
Right?
a time.
I like
Okay, no, that ain't the thing. My friends, you hear me? My friends
Yeah.
having a surprise something. And we are here gathered because of Stanya.
Okay.
All I hear is, my birthday was yesterday. How you get there? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now you're two beautiful, strong
yes,
women now.
ma'am. Now and then the rival conversation come after that.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Third, then when I try to speak with you nicely,
Yeah.
you shut it all the way down. Okay.
More context, more context.
And then here you come. And I could give you some of these.
And it come with
Right,
sauce
because
too.
and the things it tastes good. Now, one thing y'all gonna know. Right? One thing y'all gonna know, but tell it to Stanya. I could tell the truth. The things it tastes good. She's be right there on
What a
she's be
time.
right there on Long Wharf, crabbing things. Okay,
Listen, she having here
she's-
smelling
right.
good.
So she started to stuff balls and conch balls and all that stuff. Yes, ma'am. And then she has an amazing drink called I can't. Don't let Listen.
So it look
Babe,
like she
hold
don't
on,
play.
hold on,
She's
hold
do
on.
this and she's come feed you and everything is be
no,
okay.
Hold on. Now, point number 26. See, I know I should have been a lawyer. You hear me say all that? Then on top of that, getting ready to tell you what her drink name. And the drink is a good drink.
Okay.
Also in giving accolades to Stanya, not so much her. The other sister, now the name
What
of
a
her
time.
drink, the name of my sister's drink is B Slap, female dog slap.
Okay.
Right? So
Okay.
that's it. Right, and it's a good drink.
I got you.
Let's go back to Stanya's surprise birthday party. The other sister between her, the other sister,
Okay.
and the family friend. You hear me say, you want to talk about that? And I got all the thing on video.
Receipts.
Guess what they can say Stanya is now? They say Stanya is the female dog.
Oh no.
They say the B word. Yes.
Now are we roughhousing
Yes,
it?
that's right.
and
that's right.
shoot-
So that's why he comes.
Are we
now,
roughhousing
see
or
now-
are we serious?
Okay, now it wasn't her with that one as much. She did say it, but it wasn't her. So now how you would feel if you with your sisters and that's what they saying?
That we need to have a talk.
That's right.
They said only your sister.
Did she try to have the talk with you?
Yes, she did.
Did she open up to you
Ask her if I was
kindly?
mean when I said it.
No, she didn't.
I was nice, right?
She was very nice.
Thank
Okay.
you.
But
Okay.
How did you reciprocate the kindness? Did you?
well, at that moment, I didn't want it to be.
Sit down.
so
Ah.
how
Okay.
I felt at the moment at that party when I said what I said.
Yes.
I'm not here to figure out what people think about or how they think. I know how I thought. Okay, and my thought is how she is competitive. In everything she does, she tried to be number one. I'm like that too.
I love that.
Okay, everything she does, she
Yes.
tried to be the top and the best.
I love that.
Okay,
That
and
inspires
that's what
you too.
I saw.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know. I'm not here, and I'm not even going to go through this because I'm not here to think what they think and how they think
But
it
if
to make
you
her
love
feel.
your friend,
But at that moment when she came and it was so negative to me because of how I thought, and it was such a beautiful moment that I didn't
see.
want her to make that moment with whatever she said or whoever.
So
she
both
said
of
what,
you were hurt.
What somebody said,
Right.
with how they thought. When my thought was totally different.
right?
And I'm not here to judge
If y'all
no
want
one
to weigh in
thought.
on this,
My
y'all could
thought was
message.
totally
Wait,
different.
hold on, Sue.
Now I love
If
my
y'all,
sister.
hold on to say, if y'all don't want to weigh in on this
Yeah,
conversation, y'all,
Yeah.
who's
Jump
right,
in.
who's wrong, y'all could send me a text. Hold on, Sue. See, you say you talk
Yes.
too much. Just tell it to stand here. Hold on.
Just
But I
listen.
on the beach, I listen. Okay. Y'all text me 422-4796. What y'all think about this situation?
Yeah.
What she, okay.
Chime in.
Chime in on this situation. You're having a party. Everybody giving their accolades about, oh yeah, I like Stanya, this blah blah. This is what I like about her. And your sisters, because she wasn't the only one, by the way. She was
Okay.
right. The two, I got three sisters. Two of the three.
Oh wow. Okay.
Two of the three come with how Stanya's the rival.
Yeah.
This one was the rival. then the other one talking about PIT. Y'all know the rest, right? So much so that right, people commented, right, where they was
Okay.
like, it made them feel
Third party
uncomfortable.
offenses.
Right.
Like okay.
Not only them now, because to hell with them. But I was, but if she wasn't so wrapped up in
Yeah.
and saying what she was saying,
Uh-huh.
what she would have noticed the entire night. Was I not quiet the whole night? I was quiet.
Wow.
I was not.
Well, I saw
think
her
about
quite
it.
happy and having fun.
Yeah.
Was I talking?
Okay.
Was
now-
I dancing?
Well,
Was I
see,
doing
I
anything?
would not still know that
Right.
was her attitude at
Okay.
that moment because
as
of
of-
how
hold
I
on.
felt.
Hold on. Hold on. Cause see someone on calling, so we
Okay,
can get
good.
it. Wait,
Well,
hold
like
on, y'all.
Let's
so
get
then
into it.
after, okay, so so you already feel a little bit because your sisters saying this now, minus my one.
Yeah,
Shout
these
out
your
to,
hearts.
Shout out to Meredith. That's right, the number one sister. Right.
Yes.
Meredith, wait right there. I ain't tell y'all because y'all go.
Y'all go
harass
find
her.
it.
Yeah. But anyway, okay. And then after that, so you already feel uncomfortable because
Yeah.
of what they said. Then people was like, hey, this is what the people said. Is there everything okay with
Yeah.
you? Right, because
They feeling it too. It ain't just you.
Right, because
It ain't
they're
just you.
like, it wasn't like they were attacking, but they were like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you now come and try, and I noticed she admitted that I came in peace.
And she have a
right?
sweet smile on her face, like, yeah, I
came
remember
in
that.
peace, right? And I say, hey, I didn't like that. How come you said that?
Yeah.
And then now they go on the attack, right?
Yeah. Defense.
And I didn't say anything. I let
said
them
I
talk,
didn't care
right?
what her friends think about her. The only
Okay.
thing I cared about was her.
Yes.
Okay.
And her
Okay.
feelings.
Oh,
I said,
okay.
now I'm going to come to make that.
hold
to
on,
show
hold-
you.
hold on, Sue.
First of all, I want you all to get the word, what it means in the
But
dictionary. It
hold,
don't have
hold
anything
on,
saying
Suzette.
rude. You know.
Hold on, Suzette Wilson. Okay.
Right.
Okay, she said she cared about how I feel, right? How I felt, which is good.
Strong points.
Strong point. However, in our conversation, I said, but you're not listening. I said, you're not listening to me. I said, you give me a chance to speak. And she said, no, I am not. And because I already told you that, and that's it. And I said, well, there ain't nothing else to say then. And I
Right.
hung up the phone. So then I block off everybody.
That
right?
is where.
So,
Ooh,
right.
That moment.
If you had said.
There was not even an issue until
That's
that
right.
moment.
Brittany, somebody
she
on
just
the call?
wanted you to reassure her.
Okay, put her headphones on, so. See if you had a call.
I knew I didn't
Yeah.
come for this.
You come for this.
I love it.
I
Hold on.
This is a beautiful
no,
moment,
man,
though.
this realness.
This is actually
Okay,
a
hold
healthy
on.
moment for women.
Caller,
honestly.
go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? I love it.
You love it?
Welcome to the show.
This is what I love the sincerity of the show. I love the fact that you can't make this up. This is
real time. In real time.
And but what I would say is this, right?
Right.
When she gave the toast, or said what she said, think of the context in which she said it. She said it at her birthday celebration. So, and everybody's saying positive things. So, the context in which she says it kind of tells you what she meant.
Right.
She didn't mean it in a snide way because she wouldn't have said it in that context around everybody to make herself look bad, right? Because what she'd be doing is, even if she felt that way, she'd be revealing her hands and making you know that she has negative feelings towards
Right.
you. So the context in which it was said, now that happens all the time. Sometimes I say one A and you hear
Correct.
B,
Right.
Right.
And sometimes I say B and you hear A. And so that happens, misunderstanding happens. But what I would say is this, right? I think oftentimes we depend on the apology before we forgive, right? And then the question is, what are you forgiving really? Are you forgiving because the person apologized? Or are you forgiving because of the value you see in the person?
Oh, yeah.
No, if you value this person as a friend, right? Even if the person was wrong in that moment,
Talk to us. Talk to us.
don't wait for the apology to forgive, because the forgiveness is what often will pull in the apology,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Yes.
When we share, love isn't dependent on what the other person does. Love is given regardless.
Okay,
And
caller.
I think it's important. And the last thing I'll say is that I think it's important as a man who's I sound very young, but I'm up in age as well.
Okay.
It's too old for have a grudge, yeah, man. We never know when we're gonna be here and when we're not gonna be here.
Right.
Make we find every opportunity to make peace.
Oh,
Find every opportunity
Okay.
to.
Okay,
Just
caller,
say-
I just have to, because I see a
You
lot
know?
of text messages coming in. Okay, thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Thank you.
Okay, and keep in mind now, guys, I didn't react. I called and
Yes.
asked.
Yeah.
Right, keep in mind now, I asked. Brittany, I did not just assume.
Yes.
It wasn't until she didn't even want to hear me.
Yeah. Remember the context.
Right.
The context
So that's the
is-
issue. Okay, so these are some text messages. See, this guardian phone, because I want you to think these my little friend calling this guardian phone. Thanks.
Proceed.
Just the white them phone. Okay, good afternoon, Stanya and Juliet. I feel that Stanya's sisters were wrong to say a message that included she was a lady dog. Yes, and guess what? And in front of people, one of the
Yeah.
people say, this was one of the guests say, well, I don't even understand how Stanya gone from being a nice person to being a bee.
I see what you're saying.
It was embarrassing. Okay, now, and what I'm trying to get at, it wasn't even that I thought, but it was you didn't have sense enough to know not to do that publicly, and then I come to you very, very
Kindly,
nicely.
yeah.
And actually, that was when I had enough, when you didn't even, that was when.
With the
because-
intent to
right,
heal.
right.
You came
So
with
this
the
is
intent to
another
heal the situation.
someone said,
Okay, can I say something? See, I
Yeah.
think another thing too, we have to also look at the point
I'll
of
let, you
how
read that
close we were and the people that we were with, how we associate with them and how free we are with them. This is not the first time things is normally be said that among our friends and stuff that we didn't never take serious. We never think that it would have been taken serious.
Okay.
They were, this is two
See what they
sisters
said?
Yeah.
Take a
stating
letter,
that,
read it.
hey, not
But Sue,
saying
okay,
the good
it
and the
wasn't-
bad. We listen. We just was having fun, how they feel. We don't think she's perfect all the time. So
Of course.
we said
Nobody is.
Okay. And it was more of, we didn't think it would have been this serious. Actually, I'm not even amazed that it even went this far, considering
Right.
still how I felt.
Yeah.
And I felt that it was going to be spoiled by negatives, by being negative
Yeah.
on how I feel, that I didn't even think it was a point. Because another thing too, it was not just that word said.
Right.
It was so many things that was said that loving around that word. That
Right.
it's amazing that only that word is being picked out.
So-
Because both sisters, me and Maya, in her defense,
Yeah.
she didn't just say that. We said all the positive things.
Yeah.
And it was so much more positive things than that one word.
Yeah.
Okay? So to say you just pick out that one word.
Right.
You understand? Concerning to me, then all the other rest of words would be saying how much we loved you and everything else doesn't matter. It's just that one word.
Okay.
And I feel that that was, to me, I mean, if you're going
You
to say
couldn't
the whole,
understand
I
that,
couldn't
the
understand that.
entire-
There's so many
let me-
other
let me say
loving
this
things
why.
were said.
Okay,
that
because-
just this one word
Okay.
and how one word picked out
Okay.
when it was surrounded
Wait,
by
hold
men.
on. I have okay. All right.
Okay.
If I see you today, and someone come and say, "Boy, Juliet, you really look nice," which I told you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Boy, Juliet, your leg look nice.
Yeah,
you look
you're
good."
showing
Yeah.
legs,
So
yeah.
leg. Okay. Let's say Sue comes in and Sue says, "Juliet, you look really nice." All right. Okay. Brittany comes in and Brittany says, "Juliet, you really look nice."
Wow.
Okay. Now Dwight comes in and Dwight says, "Juliet, you all you do is put on weight. You look really bad."
Yeah.
Which one you can remember that day? Which one you think will stick you more? It's human
yeah.
nature, one. And second of all,
That
like-
depends on how
Okay,
quick
no,
yourself.
but
I
second
can
of
tell you
all,
that too.
it
as a
wasn't
person.
as though, like I said, I asked for clarity. Remember?
Right.
And everyone there was not a family friend. There was okay, let's say it was 10 people. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe it was 5 family people.
Yeah.
And 5 people who you do not know. So it was
Ah.
right. And so it was weird. So someone is asking me, they say, which one of your sisters is so low? This is the eldest sister. And then the other one who was on the bandwagon of people against Stanya, people against pass. That's the second oldest.
She make an
right.
acronym for her.
And then this other person says,
alphabet.
"No, Stanya, I agree with you because under no circumstance should you call someone a B word unacceptable, no matter how close you are." Okay, and then guess what? And then what made me laugh to the thing, right? When my younger sister, this was jokey, y'all. Nah, not so. Okay, right. The younger sister say, they call me Stan. So they say, I
Okay.
don't think Stan is a B. I think she speaks the truth. And sometimes she just don't want to hear the truth. So the family friend and the other sister say, no, she is a B. And,
Oh, no.
Right, they mad. So they mad
So they're
now.
using it in the context that it should
Yes,
be. You know?
Because they want my younger sister to admit, not you, I didn't say you.
Right.
Admit that Stanya is this person.
Wow.
So anyway, let me read what these people say before we go.
Well-
I disagree. Inappropriate, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Due to the before and after context. I'm listening to Sue, is her name? Yes, Sue is her name. But it doesn't seem like there is an apology, but moreover, a justification of what she said. And
Yes.
no point is there an apology. It sounds like this is what she actually meant. Next person. Okay, good afternoon, Stanya and Juliet. Stanya's sister should understand that no matter how many positive words were expressed, the negative word canceled all others. Stanya,
that's what's
what's
wrong
your
with society
take on
today.
women who say that they can take all the money? Well, all this money or broke. Child, that's right, child. You ain't into Stanya business.
He want to talk about woman versus man.
He want to talk
Right
about,
now.
yes. Yes. So, right. So the person is saying that pretty much it sounds more like a justification and not an apology.
Yeah.
Right. So, like I said, it wasn't that I felt I wanted clarification because
Yeah.
I never saw her as a rival, and I
Right.
didn't think that she saw me as a rival. So
Right.
when she
But see,
said
now
it,
that depends
No.
on how she sees me as a
No, I
rival,
will
because
say
my
this.
definition is quite different on
Right,
how she
right.
sees me.
I will say this.
You see, this is
the
the
idea.
different.
The idea of a rival and what it is was not important until the conversation where she approached you with love. To have that conversation about what you meant went left. If in that
And
moment
yes.
of love where she was being vulnerable with you and telling you how she felt, did you not get defensive, but you respond in love?
Right.
Would the conversation be much healthier? But now
if
we're
she had
here.
just said,
because you're still, even in this conversation, very defensive.
Thank you.
Listen,
Thank
and
you.
I listen.
That doesn't mean that you cannot heal and the conversation can't
Listen,
close. It just means that
excuse
right
me.
now we're both
Excuse me.
defensive.
I know.
Anyway, what these things is what
I
you
can
got
say
here.
I defensive, right?
Yes.
But if you notice, I came here, and if you notice, if she put all the text, it's me showing her how important she is to me as a sister.
Yes.
And that whatever that word meant to her, it didn't mean like that to me.
Okay.
And I already told her that. And I told her I'll be here to the station to show her how much I care for her.
And
as
you're
my
sorry
sister.
and you love
I
her
said,
and this food I make
is
for
this an
you.
apology?
And
Is this an apology?
Now I'm going to apologize. My way of apologizing is if she took it that way. I'm
sorry because y'all are two strong women. It's hard
Exactly.
to say
That's
sorry,
why I
you know.
said what I
but I
said.
am sorry and I love you.
That's how I said it.
And because it's
That's
hard
'cause
for
we are
us
two strong
sometimes as
women.
women to
That's
get
why.
to that place where I
That's
say,
where I said.
I'm sorry, I love you. You mean a lot to me. And I cook this food for you
Well,
out
I
of
was-
love,
listen,
and
I
I'm
would say
bringing
I'm
this
sorry.
to you. to
Okay,
sorry.
hold on. I read
I
the
am
messages.
sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember?
Because I could feel the love between y'all two. It's strong enough for y'all to have this
Even though I
conversation.
said, okay,
Yes, because and another thing why I said that too is when I said what I said, whenever we want advice, we both, or all the sisters, will be on the phone giving each other advice.
I love
and
that.
we both, me and her, are strong-willed
Yes.
in the sisters. And that's how I saw it. Okay? I saw the fact that when there's strength,
Yeah.
and we both are like that. Now, the
I love
way
that.
they saw it, and I didn't want that to be diminished
Yeah.
or damaged.
'Cause you
by
still
how
see
I
her
thought
as
it,
that
because
strength,
that's what
that
I
strong
still see.
woman.
And to want me to admit
Yes.
would mean that I'm admitting to how she felt.
No, I didn't want you to admit.
How
No.
she felt.
She just wanted you to acknowledge how she felt about it.
I
Thank
understand
you.
how she felt.
Thank
but I
you.
explained this to her.
Your explanation,
Explain
your
this to her.
explanation is null and void. She just wanted you to acknowledge how she felt about
Anyway,
it.
let me
Well,
read
I
what this
did. That's why I
person say.
came. I understand. And I
Excuse me.
told her, I see it hurt her and it
Yeah.
hurt
See
me.
how everybody is coming
And
on
it
the
hurt
show and
me
want take
to
over.
know that
Tell it
she
to
was
stand
hurt.
your blasted show. Hold
You
on
see?
now. Let me read
You
what they say.
understand? It
I
hurt me
understand.
to see she was hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I came.
Okay,
today.
but you didn't say that when we had the conversation. You just
No,
shut
I
it
told
down.
her I will not speak to her until I come to her show. I've
You-
never
I even
been
hear
on
you
her
say
show.
that.
She didn't listen to that.
Stanya.
And that's
No.
another thing. She didn't listen to
No,
another
did
thing.
not recall that. Remember what I
Listen,
said?
If you look at just
The ending piece I said when on our phone call, I say, you know what? I say that's it for me. And I block off everyone, come out the blasted.
What a
sister
time.
group and
But
everything.
and my other defense
And-
for my other sister, okay, she loves her a lot. She's not the one that expresses herself a lot. She's one of the quiet ones. She's very quiet.
Okay.
None of
Okay.
Stanya and quiet. Go on.
Okay, but this one is.
But this what happened to me.
Yeah, she laughing.
She know.
She know.
She know.
Anyhow, listen. Remember, the occasion was a special occasion
Yes.
for Stanya. Yes.
Yes.
All other feelings should have been reserved another time.
On the wayside.
And guess what? I didn't think it. Like I said, Juliet, you explained it right. It wasn't that I think that she.
Right.
It was. I'm trying to say to you, hey, it didn't feel good in that moment. You know what's going on. Right. See someone else say not an apology, but she apologized. She done apologize.
But if it wasn't enough for you, then that conversation needs to be had because she's a very strong. I could feel that you're sorry, but the way your love language may be a little bit too firm, and you may need to break down those walls. If you love somebody, like I'm like that too.
See, and
I'm a
Juliet
very
ain't know nothing.
strong
Tell her,
woman.
Juliet.
I'm a very, very strong woman. But when I love somebody, I will come to them with tears in my eyes because I love them and I don't want to lose them. So I'm going to say, listen, I was wrong.
And the
I
thing
could have
about
worded
right?
it differently for you.
Listen, Juliet,
Can I say
and
this?
what Sue know, okay. And in Sue defense, Sue have big energy, but she know I have big energy too.
Right.
I came like a lamb.
Oh.
Notice she say I wasn't mean. I came like a lamb.
Wow.
And I listen, I came like a lamb.
Which I was kind of surprised too. I can tell you that. Okay, I was kind of surprised.
She was taken aback.
Because, to my defense, I know how she comes, and I was kind of surprised. So I figured it would have been like how she normally comes.
I
But
see.
okay, so but
And
even
so
when I come
was
like a lamb, you
surprised,
still
and it's
you
still
She still come like a lion.
That's why
She
I
wanna
gotta
eat
come
you.
out like a
because
lion. You see that?
I was shocked because knowing
You were
my
taking-
sister,
you wasn't expecting
yeah,
that.
she's like I said, and saying all of this is just saying just how she reminded me of how I am too. That's why I said it in a way. We have our different personalities. We do different things.
Yes.
Okay? But when the strength part of us being women and how we hold each other up,
Yeah.
okay, together.
Yeah.
But see, that
Okay,
ain't
that's
shine
how
true.
I see.
When, right.
Okay? That's
Okay.
how I saw it.
Yeah.
And to me, and I know everybody was there, I felt it was going to be by her. To me, I didn't see anything wrong because
Right.
that's how I thought.
Right.
Okay, and then when she said what her friends them think of me, I was like,
No,
The
I
hell
said
with
that
it.
the people
No,
said
I don't
no.
think- yeah.
It wasn't that they thought a way about
Yeah.
her, you know.
Right.
They were asking me. They were like, "Is everything okay
Between your
right?" It
relationship.
wasn't.
It's
They didn't.
we speak to
Listen,
each other on a daily basis.
Sue has an amazing personality. She's full of life. Nobody was like, "Oh well, yes." No,
Right.
They were
I had
they
a lovely
more-
time.
Right. They
A
just
beautiful
was like,
time.
Yes.
well, hold
And that's
on.
another thing that made me upset is how much of a beautiful time I had.
Yeah,
with
you
her.
didn't want that to be
And
the
then
focus
to
of
me,
it.
it was, yes, because I had a beautiful time.
Yeah.
You know, sit down. And then not only that, with Stanya,
Anyway,
she's
listen,
created-
I only get 6. I got 6 minutes.
She's
I can
created-
end this show. This tell it to
but-
Sandy, but the same about
Let me
Stanya.
gotta
end
do a
on
part
this.
two.
Let me end on this. I can end on this.
Yes.
You know, she's one of the sisters that she made a Sisters Day. We have a Sisters Day.
I love that.
Once a month. Okay? She started a sister chat that keeps us all together.
Yes.
Okay? And trust me, on a daily basis, we talk.
It's active.
Okay,
Wow.
we literally on there on a daily basis, you know. So this is all the things that I see in her. Okay, bringing us together, keeping us, you know, with love.
Yeah.
And mind you, we are, when I say rivals, me and her tends to disagree.
Yeah.
And we have our disagreement.
Yeah.
But through all, we
still
stick
stand
and
together.
We still stand together.
Okay, guys. Okay, we
That's
got
how I
5
see it.
minutes.
I
Okay,
love
so that
that.
was
Okay.
so that
Now,
was
if that's not an apology,
excuse me, ma'am.
I am not going to say sorry.
You'll already say sorry.
And you done put that out there on the receipt. We got the receipt. Everybody who listening, you hear what you
Okay,
say?
y'all have a good
Anyway,
day.
guys.
I'm going to my job now, and I want my sister to know I bought some lovely stuff for you. I bought some stuff planting with shrimp, stuff planting with conch.
Oh,
No,
I
mm-mm,
bought
look,
some
look, look
conch
out.
balls and shrimp balls.
Okay.
So, and I'm also rated #1 for the best newest dishes in the Bahamas. So
Period.
y'all have a
Okay,
good
thank
day.
you. Now, okay, guys. So that was a little bit tell it to stand your realness, and just like the guys say, okay, y'all like the sincerity. Y'all think people is
Yeah.
be joking. Now, y'all might be used to fakey people who on the
Yeah.
radio. Yes, Suzette. Y'all might be used to fakey people on the radio, but I'm
Real
not a
thing.
fakey person. This is a real thing. Okay, hello. So that wasn't staged.
nope.
That wasn't staged. I didn't think that was a real thing. See your little ruler on your flag, and that's yours. Wait, hold on. Who all these things is? That's it.
Check.
Next thing you take Juliet's thing.
It's-
That's yours? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Okay, excuse me. Goodbye. Be blessed in the Lord. Close that door right there. Thank you. Okay, guys. So, you know what? That was some realness. So, I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all have some little sibling issues, family issues.
Oh, yeah.
Things can be resolved, guys. You know, even though, you know, I only be mad for like about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Juliet. Okay, you're here and you don't have to lie. I mean,
yeah,
you're reading my demeanor. Do I
Yeah.
seem like I'm mad or whatever?
I think what I read from the entire conversation is that you just really wanted honesty. You wanted vulnerability. You wanted truth.
Right.
And I think in that moment you should have gotten more.
Right.
Because the goal in that conversation or what I wanted to see from the conversation was, I'm sorry.
Right.
And
I
in
didn't
that
mean
moment,
it that okay.
in that moment, I could have done better, but I didn't.
Right.
In responding to when you came to me as a lamb.
Yes, the other sister when I
Yeah.
had asked her about it, she said, "Oh, I didn't mean it." She said,
Oh, you went to her too? Oh, wow.
Y'all, listen. You think when I be saying
Your
things
heart
on
is
the
of gold. Remember, you're small. You're such a because you went to both of them. Oh, I would have just blocked. See, we're different.
no, well, so block, but I
Instant
could
block
unblock
and
her.
delete.
No, I got a hit block, but I could unblock her. The other one when I said, "Hey, you know, I didn't like when you said that word.
Yeah.
I think that was inappropriate." So she said, "Oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. But if you was offended, okay, I understand. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that." And then that was it, and we went on talking. So yeah, no, because I have no time to have no hidden animosity for
Yes.
people or what have you. No, I'm gonna say
Then it's not a real friendship.
exactly,
Yeah.
and that's why a lot of us and a lot of y'all out here, y'all got all kind of issues
Playing
with your
a
family
role.
members or whatever, and y'all ain't really like your
Talk
sister
about
for true,
it.
or y'all ain't like your brother, your mommy, your daddy, or you don't like your children.
Tell it, Stanya. Tell it.
Seriously, it's a whole lot. And so when I tell you all that we have family meetings and that we do all this stuff,
It's healthy.
they're saying something with Stanya, we just talking on the air to make ourselves sound good. If I was scared, I would have never let my sister come in here.
Yep.
if I was going to hide something or had something to hide, trust me, I was never.
And even up here, you opened your heart,
Yeah,
not
man.
only to her, but to everyone to show, hey, I was open with you. I came to you as a lamb, and you came to me as a
And that's
lion.
yes.
Yeah.
And so this, you see, this is an interesting thing. You know why today interesting? Because I had no guest for today. I was supposed to have a guest, and at the last minute, the guest canceled.
Wow.
And so, God knows all things.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, God knows all things. And so everything worked out. You see that, y'all?
Wow.
You see that? But also that conflict can be resolved.
Yeah.
It can be resolved. Someone talked about forgiveness. But anyway, I can talk about
And it can be resolved with conch balls with shrimp.
No, it ain't gonna be resolved with conch balls because you don't got your eye on this little
I'm
thing.
looking at the container, it ain't gonna be resolved with that. I can take them off your hand, and then you'll have to still figure out some things.
Yeah, between you and Brittany.
Yes.
Y'all, yeah, I see you, Brit. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Today was that was good.
I loved it.
Anyhow, that's realness for y'all. I gone, man. I can see y'all next week. It's 2:30, and Brittany done tell me I need to wrap this thing up. Thank you for listening, and doing this along with me. I do it because I love doing it, but I really appreciate persons who actually tune in, and hopefully you could resolve family drama as well. And it's normal to have drama, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm out.
It's healthy.
See you next week.
Let's find out together on Tell It to Stanya.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.